Okay, so a couple weeks ago, like whenever I made my first video, like I don't remember the exact date, but someone was giving me a request, and it was after I'd already made the video. But they said that I should talk about my confidence, um, which I think like a lot of Tumblr, my followers have this misconception that I'm the most confident individual in the world. Like a lot of you say, like, oh, you'd have to be confident to post pictures like that, or whatever. But I'm really not that confident. Um, like I'm really insecure. Uh, every day I pick myself apart. Like if I was that confident, why would I spend 6 hours a week in the mirror trying to make myself look better? Why would I put on the makeup and do my hair and wear false eyelashes and all of those things if I was really that confident? Like a lot of me posting pictures is for reassurance. It's not because sometimes it is because I feel really confident in the way that I look, but not all the time. Most of the time, it's just because I want somebody to remind me that they think I'm attractive, that all of those things, because I don't get that a lot every day. Like I don't get it from my family. I don't get it from my friends. I don't get it from like people I see out. I don't get that kind of reaction in real life. Uh, so it's kind of like my way to reassure myself that somebody somewhere like thinks I'm not like this horrible whatever person like my dad always said I was. Because my dad always told me I was fat. My dad was a really like destructive person. If I was in a bad mood and I had like the slightest bit of an attitude, then I was being a bitch. If I was gaining weight, then I was fat. If I was talking to a boy, I was a tramp. Like the first time he called me a tramp, I think I was 14, and like I wasn't even having sex then. Like I, I didn't really talk to boys. Like I didn't even wear a bikini. Like I was like the most modest person. And he told me I was a tramp. So like my dad probably played a huge role in the way I feel about myself because he never once told me I was beautiful. Like not with that, like even if he was prompted, like, oh, doesn't your daughter look beautiful? He'd just say, oh yeah. Like never once by himself did he just like tell me I was beautiful. And then like I was always searching for his approval and I feel like I never got it. Which is probably why when I was about 13, I developed an eating disorder. Um, like I have this insane fear of gaining weight, which is why my mom hides the scale now. She won't let me weigh myself. But I would weigh myself every single day, like at the same time, every morning. And if I gained weight, I would go on these insane like diet things. Like I would restrict my food, um, like watch my calories. Like nothing, like I didn't eat over 400 calories, then 300 calories, then 200 calories, then pretty soon I was eating no calories. And then when that would get hard, I'd binge, which I'd feel bad for binging because I wasn't supposed to, because if I eat, I get fat. So then I'd purge, and then I'd feel even worse for purging, and it would start over. Like it's probably worse now than it ever was when I was in middle school and high school. Like it got to the point a few months ago that I actually cut the word fat into my leg. Like you could see it. It's a scar, and it's a pretty nasty one, and like it's always gonna be there now. Like I'm always gonna have that scar, and I'm always gonna see that when I look in the mirror. Like it's always gonna be there. Um, and like it didn't help that in like grade school I was always really skinny. Like at like 5'1", I wore like a size 12 in girls, a size 14 in girls. Like my clothes were always hanging off of me, and I was so tall and thin, and like and then I wasn't, and like I don't know what happened. I don't like, and I just wanted to get back to that. And I mean, I don't know. So I just went, like, I don't know. I'm just not confident. I'm not, like, as confident as everybody always thinks I am. And, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Is, like, sometimes people's judgments are wrong, and I'm not confident at all. I'm probably the exact opposite of that.